Assalamu alaikum students, hope you're all doing well. This is your English class and today we have to learn about articles. Articles can also be called as determiners as they're the first type of determiners, and determiner is a word placed in front of a noun to specify quantity. So these articles are the first type of determiners as they give us information about the noun or noun phrase. And article comprises of three words, that is a, an, and the. But broadly, articles are divided into two types: indefinite article and definite article. Indefinite article, a and an. These two words comprise of indefinite article, whereas they is a definite article. A and an. Why they are called as indefinite article? Because they are not definite. Means they do not refer to any particular person, a place, or a thing. Or we can see that they generally are used for speaking of something generally. That is for a general things. And whereas the is always this definite article always points out some particular object. Now, more about, we will go through first the use of definite articles, that is a and an. Definite articles, a and an. First 2 points will be about both articles, a and an. And the third one makes the difference between the use of a and an. First two are about the group, that is indefinite articles. Indefinite articles are used when we talk about people in a general or indefinite way. In general, when we talk of the people in general, like a boy, a doctor, we use a. An aeroplane means there's a use of, it depends, there's a use of both a and an. But usually they represent the people in the general. Now the second point is, indefinite articles are used to precede a noun that is not a specific person, place, or thing. Instead, it indicates that it is a general member of the class of nouns. Again, it specifies the same thing, that indefinite articles are used before a noun that is not a specific person, just like a doctor. It's not a specific person. It's not a particular doctor, any particular doctor. So we use the indefinite article, either a or an. Instead, these type of these nouns represent a general member of the class of nouns. Then a doctor represents the general member of doctors, general doctors. So the third one, it is the difference between the use of a and an, where a is used and where an is used. The article a is used before the word which begin with the consonant sounds. As you know, in English alphabets, there are consonants as well as vowels. So the words, the nouns which begin with the consonant sounds, there's a use of the article, the indefinite article, that is a. And an is used before the words beginning with the vowel sounds. And an is used with the nouns or the words beginning with vowel sounds. Vowels, you know, that are A, E, I, O, U. But however, some words start with the vowel letter. But there's an exception, that however, some words start with the vowel letter but begin with the consonant sound. Means not only the word in this first alphabet matters, but the sound, mostly the sound, matters a lot. If a word begins with this vowel but making a consonant sound, then we use the article a before the words. Then article a is used, not an is used. Okay? Just as a one-eyed person, there's a use of one-eyed, a one-eyed person. But here is a use of one, but the sound is one. Sound of Y. It is a sound of consonant. one. Sound of consonant W. One-eyed person. So there's the use of consonant. Or a utensil. A utensil. Utensil. But there's a use of there's a sound of Y. Utensil. So at these types of words beginning with the vowels but making the consonant sound, we use the article a. That means that the sound of the word matters a lot. Now we will go through some examples based on these points. I have a pet dog. A pet. Here it is consonant, so it's use of a, and also it is a indefinite word. An aeroplane is flying in the sky. It's also an indefinite, not a specific, so there's a use of an. She is a doctor. Again, it's not any specific doctor, so there's a use of a. He gave me an orange. So here it is. Now it is here orange, making sound of vowel. So there's a use of an. She is an Indian. Again, the sound of vowel. So it is Indian. He is a European. Being the vowel, but still it makes the sound of consonant. European. It actually makes the sound of Y. So there's a use of a. She had an umbrella. Again, this is the vowel. So there's a use of an. He teaches at a university, because again university, it makes a sound of consonant. So there's a use of a. Now more about indefinite articles. We use a or an before a singular countable nouns. Singular and countable, those which can be counted. That's countable nouns. But singular, we use their a or an. It depends. The word user or the sound they are making. The word is making. She wants a dog for her birthday. A dog. It is a dog is a singular. Countable noun, we can count it. And there's a sound of consonant. So a is used. The cat is an animal. It is again this singular. Countable also. Animals can be counted. And making a sound of vowel. So an is used. Further, we use a or an before adjective in a noun phrase. Yes, adjective in a noun phrase, just as she is a good girl. A good girl, adjective. Isn't it adjective before in a noun phrase before a noun? So a is used. She told me an interesting story. Again, it depends. The word, the beginning word is consonant. So here a is used, and here it is I. So an is used. He told me an interesting story. An is used with abbreviations beginning with the letter that have a vowel sound. Yes, abbreviations. But we use an because that make a vowel sound. Consonants are used here, but they make a this vowel sound. His father is an MP. It makes the sound of MP. A. MP. So there's an. He is an NRI. Again N. NRI. So an is used. We use a and an with the noun to express a quality, unit or price, speed, ratio, weight, etc. We use the and. And we know the difference of the use of a and an. It depends upon the sound. I need a dozen bananas. A dozen. Here it is the quantity. This is used. Article is used. And depending upon the sound, so there is a use of a. I need to buy a couple of books. Again, here it is a couple. So we can say that here it is again a quantity or a unit also. A is used. Well, this was all about these indefinite articles. In the next video, we will go through the definite articles. Have a nice day.